Hello, my name is Sam Felton and welcome to day number 9 of the 21-day 5,000 calorie vegan challenge. Now we're well into this challenge now, almost halfway, and yesterday I got my first animal products cravings, and egg cravings specifically. So before we get into all the measurements from last night and today, I just want to show you my thoughts on what happened yesterday. So, just cooking my mid-morning snack, which is the beans and chopped tomatoes, at the same time as watching this great video that I found on YouTube, which is the USDA Great Nutrition Debate back in 2000, and you got Dr. Atkins there, Dr. Dean Ornish, Dr. John McDougall, Dr. Barry Sears from The Zone, and all these guys, these hard hitters in the nutrition world, all debating it out. So I'll put a link to that right here that you can go to, or you just type in USDA Great Nutrition Debate on YouTube. And I also wanted to talk about the fact that I'm starting to miss eggs a lot, miss animal products, because it's been over a week now that I haven't eaten any animal products at all. I can't remember the last time that has ever happened in my life, but certainly missing my usual animal products such as meat, liver, eggs, stuff like that. So yeah, very much looking forward to eating that again in like 13 days time. But yeah, that might just be a temporary thing, and I might sort of change my palate and things, so it should be interesting over the next 13 days as to whether or not I'll sort of not miss my animal products, but I'll keep you updated on that. So let's head back to Sam in the bathroom for today's weigh-in. So yes, I'm very much missing my eggs, and then last night as well my girlfriend decided to have sort of an all-day breakfast of eggs, bacon and a little bit of cheese as well, just to put the cherry on the top, or the bacon on the top in that case. But I'm going to push through. I'm going to push through, keep on following the course, and in about 11 days time I'll be smashing my eggs and bacon again. But anyway, weighing myself in last night, and I was 90.6 kilograms, giving me a mean for day number 8 of 90.2 kilos, which is plus 2.9 kilos, and then around my waist I was 84.5 centimetres, giving me a mean for day number 8 of 82.75 centimetres, meaning that I was plus 4.5 centimetres. Now, with the calorie formula, it says that I should be at 89.9 kilos, so I'm just above that, 300 grams in fact above that. So it seems that I am still going with the calorie formula almost at the halfway mark, so we shall see what happens in this second half of the vegan challenge. So without further ado, let's head onto the scales. Okay, so 90.4 kilos. 90.4 kilos is 200 grams down from last night. And that's something that I noticed yesterday actually, is that the differences between the morning and the evening was a lot less than usual, so it might mean that I'm maxing out with my glycogen stores and water retention and things like that. Okay, so 83 centimetres, which is 2 centimetres up from yesterday morning, and a centimetre and a half down from last night. So that's very interesting indeed. So that's pretty much it for today. Seems like all my measurements are still slightly gradually heading upwards, but we still got the second half to go, so I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to plateau soon or it's just going to keep on going. So we shall see. We shall see. So if you have any questions, comments, objections, anything like that, make sure you put them in the comment section below. If you want to ask me a question directly, hit me up on Twitter at Sam Feltham. Make sure that you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/smashthefat. And then if you want to check out all the diet details, graph comparisons, pictures and more information, go to our blog, which is smashthefat.com/blog. And then until tomorrow, guys, be well, and of course, smash it out.
A number of questions about children. Who would like to address that? Dr. Atkins, for instance, would you put a child on this diet?
An overweight child should be on this diet,
Okay.
because this is going to really keep them away from attention deficit disorder and all the other problems which are associated with unstable blood sugar, and it also prevents the craving of sweets, which is the one thing which makes it impossible to get a child thin as he grows up. Once they become a sugar addict, you have a real problem.
Well, I don't think anyone on the panel is disagreeing that too much refined sugar, I mean, again, is this common ground that we seem to be sharing that perhaps too much refined sugar, too much refined carbohydrates is a health problem? But it's just in the... So where's the difference? And let me ask you this. Why does it matter that there is diet disagreement between you? Why would you care that Ornish doesn't agree with you, and why would you care that he doesn't agree with you?
Well, I do care that a lot of people are believing what Dr. Atkins is saying and making choices that I think are harmful to them. And to go back to your earlier question, I think that the way that people can help to reconcile different points of view is to say, what is the science? Are these published in peer-reviewed journals? The whole point of science is to help people resolve conflicting claims by saying, what is the evidence? What is the experimental design? Now, I'm not aware of any studies that Dr. Atkins or Dr. Sears have published in any peer-reviewed journal about anything ever. And, you know, that's important. Now, we also found that we had a 2.5 times reduction in cardiac events. And the reason why a control group is important is so you know what would have happened anyway.
Why do you care that Dr. Ornish doesn't agree with you, or do you?
Well, I really care because I care about the people who are suffering because of all of the misinformation they've heard about obesity and its consequences. These people are being told something which is quite different from the experience that we have in treating people. The experience that we have is one of consistent improvements in health in cardiac symptoms as well as cardiac risk factors. And we see major improvements in diabetes. We see people who come to us taking insulin, and yet 80% of them, if they're type 2 diabetics taking insulin, get off their insulin.